Hey, what's up everybody? It's Muse. We're back with another off meta. This one is going to be the Tier 5 Pan-Asian DD Anshan. And this one is definitely off meta. So I'm going to have a couple AI games rolling here while we talk about Anshan. Then we're going to have the build for you. And after the build, we'll have some gameplay footage. So let's get into talking about this thing. So the Anshan. When I got it, I had gotten the Huang right before it. Huang is a British ship. So I made the mistake of thinking the Anshan was British because I got the Anshan after the Huang. And I would later find out it is not British. Unfortunately, early on when I played it, I was trying to play it as a British DD and not having a whole lot of luck doing that, the way I built, the way I played. Yeah. And then I found out the ship was Russian. It's like a Gnevny class. So, knowing it was Russian, I enjoy my Russian DDs very much. I immediately knew what to do with it. And coming up, we're going to talk about the build. But we're going to talk real quick about some features unique to Russian DDs. Everything in this game sort of has its own flavor. And for Russian DDs, they are kind of the bullies of DDs, basically. Tankier. They're faster. And they have just nasty, nasty DPM. So, for me, it makes it a very fun class to play. You give up a lot of concealment-wise. My concealment on this build is 6.5. So I'm basically a mini cruiser, but a very nasty mini cruiser.
Enemy destroyer foundered.
You can see that DPM. Just shoot him up. So yeah, the three advantages you have on the ship is your armor. And I mean, it's not battleship armor, obviously, but for a DD, you're pretty tanky. Firepower. And speed. And speed is huge. For me, I came from the Air Force, and in the Air Force I had to learn a lot about maneuvering in a dogfight and aerial combat and the things that go with that. Learning to manage energy. Learning the different turn rates of things. Learning how much energy things would make certain turns. And DD fighting comes down to a lot of the same stuff. DD fighting's really close to that. It's a lot of energy management. And basically in dogfights there's really kind of two basic kind of aircraft. There's a lot of gray area in between, but you're either going to have something maneuverable or you're going to have something fast. And you kind of can't have both because of drag. Well, that doesn't necessarily apply here because of all the same physics. But you kind of end up with that model of things that turn really well or things that are super fast. This thing goes super fast, which means it's not going to turn very well. Turns fine enough, but part of the problem is the gun traverse. Your guns don't flop around. So basically what you want to do is a tactic in aerial combat they call zoom and boom, which is you're just maintaining top end on passes. And every time you pass, you're just lighting them up. And that concept applies to, you're going to do that, but you're going to just run a circle around them and just maintain their spotting, their detection. So let's go on and get into the build. So this thing is built the exact same way I built my Russian DDs. Concealment goes out the window. It's all about the guns. All about the guns. So there's a basic kind of look for you. So, let's see what we got here. We got aiming systems on the first slot. Steering gears on 2. For this third slot, you can do deep water torps, and if you don't equip the deep waters, you're going to get some pretty fast short range regular torps, which is what we're going to opt for. I went ahead and showed the stats on both here. We are going to opt for not deep water though. So stats, with our build we have 16,200 hit points. We have 430mm guns with 3.1 second reload. We have 6 530mm torps, 15,000 damage, and 6 kilometers range. No AA to speak of. Maneuverability, we are very fast, almost 40 knots, but our turning is not that great. The rudder shift is good, the turning circle is not, which is why we don't want to get in turning fights. And then concealment 6.5, we don't have concealment. That's not part of our game plan. So we're running Saz and Bing, and that's going to be the gun build commander. Den Shi Chang is going to be your torpedo boat commander if you choose the deep water option. And basically on that, we're looking for more of a stealthy, torp-centered build. For the inspirations, we're going to go with Swirsky and Bay. Back to Sassing Bing. We have minimum ricochet of your destroyer's AP shells as the base. Running Observant Rage. It's going to give us reload time. Mortar, we're going to get damage on the HE and the AP. Some twist and track for that nice traverse speed. Also shows us who's closest. And then just the smoke perk here. And then for me, personally, Unstoppable. And then we're going to be running Mordov, Inspiration for Reload, and Sims for the HP. And that's the build we're going to run with. So there's a look at the armor. 17 to 24 is a lot more than most DDs have. Most DDs you're looking at like 10. So this thing for a DD is tanky. Sure shot, fast, and deep water. Definitely fast. And definitely a sure shot. Yeah. So that's a nice little look at the build that we have going on, and then we're going to get into the gameplay here. So thank you all, I appreciate you, and I hope you enjoy. Have a great day. Bye. I'll probably still come off the right corner of the island, but what else? He's got me located. It's hanging around between 11 and 1. Steady on 1 now.
Stop talking to each other, dickheads, and play the game. Giving themselves hand shandies before the game's over.
Looks like he's out wide.
I need intelligence data. Yes.
forces their hand a little bit. Let's see what they want to do about this. He's dead ass other side of the island.
Yeah. Well, which side do you want me to support you from, left or right? You're not getting any support from the other battleship. That's because he's hiding behind a hill.
I trust you. He's coming off this right corner right now.
Right corner.
Yeah, of the island.
Spotted.
Engine boost
He's out wide.
deactivated.
Swaps.
He's coming back. I got the area in 5, 4, 3. Contested. Sorry, it lagged. Alright. I'm just gonna stay here and make him come in because he has the concealment advantage and I have a nice little spot I can use right here.
There he is.
Roger. Coming out on him.
You got the destroyer with you as well, help me out. Climbing fucking idiots again.
Pulling back in. I don't think he likes this game, Stabby.
Problem solved, sir.
Suki's going after him.
There's two Mackesons, like Mackeson and Congo, just going to sit at the back of the map there.
Do I go get Charlie after this or Alpha?
Alpha.
Roger. Mama, Suki, spot him up.
Come straight across to Alpha.
Roger.
I need to put pressure on these fucking idiots sitting on this hill trying to fucking lob me.
It's gonna take me a second to turn. There he is.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
That Suki's fucking useless.
On my way.
They're just fucking useless, those guys. They're just fucking useless. Fuck me.
Engine boost activated.
The destroyer in Alpha.
Roger.
Sydney smoke.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Good job, fuckheads.
Other destroyers coming into Alpha through the top. Or the bottom.
him on hand. To the left. To the left.
I gotta defend myself from this missile.
Would have been better. There he's unspotted.
Problem solved, sir. Generator started.
Enemy battleship sunk.
Do you want to play the game again with me?
Smoke screen set.
Fine. There's Torbs. Backing out so I can light this Congo up. Hello, darkness, my old friend. It's good to see your face again. Hello, darkness.
Shoot that on hand.
Gun's over. Sorry. I got Torbs and Torbs.
Torpedoes astern.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
It's gonna be a mistake not killing him. Alright, he's dead. Gotta get this cap back.
Going at it. He does not like playing with me, I can tell you that much, Savvy.
Gotta get one hit on him, he's got
He's
like
coming
no
at
health.
you. This fucking other DD dude. He's right here in smoke.
I was spotted before, so he did come out of it.
Roger, if he's out of it, he'll be on the left side.
I'll tell you in a minute which side he's on. Coming
Looks like-
clear of this smoke here.
Up. Right here. My 12.
Yeah, he's north. Yeah, he's definitely north. Still unspotted, so at the moment I can't support. Still unspotted, still unspotted. Still unspotted.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Where's your help?
Knows I'm here. You're trying to tort me.
Yep. Not spotted yet.
He's running behind this island.
He's going around. He's trying to get Alpha from behind. Unless he's gone the other way.
He's wrapping
behind
around
fucking
this
Bravo.
fucking island.
So he's gone right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
come
coming
back
back
down this
into
way.
Bravo.
Come, yeah, don't go that way. Come this way, because if he comes in this gap here, he'll spot me. I'm spotted, so he's back down this gap.
Roger.
And he should be having a crack at me with fucking torps. Still spotted, so he's still in this gap. Contested, he's in the cap. You should pick him up shortly. I'm unspotted, so he's gone behind the fucking... He's gone behind the hill. Yep.
Back.
Nice.
Enemy destroyer
Go dark as
blown
soon as you can. Smoke up if you have to.
Smoke generator started.
Yeah. So,
Fire.
it's backing up. By the looks of it. Well, let's carry fucking that one.